All right, so we need to see if the relation is satisfied by one of the given symbols. Let's look at A. So for A, we have an empty set, and it's contained inside of a set. So let's see if it's inside of the other set. Well, we have an empty set. Not quite the same thing. We need to see if the entire thing is inside. And we see that it is. It's right here. So we know that it is an element, and that's true. Now, is it contained? Now, in order to see if it's contained, we need to see if the element inside of this set is inside of this set. And we can see that this empty set right here is inside of a set, all alone without some extra brackets. So we know that's true also. Now let's do the same thing for B. We need to see if the entire thing, again, is inside of the other set. And looking at it, we see there's double brackets here, not quite the same as these single brackets. And then we have this empty set with no other brackets around it. So we know that it's this element is not an element of the other set. So that would be false. All right, now is it contained? Well, we need to see if the empty set, again, is contained in the other set. And we actually see again that it is. So that would be true. So let's look at C. We now have an empty set covered by two brackets. So let's see if it's that entire thing is an element of the other set. So we have the entire thing, and we do have the empty set alone. That's not quite the same thing. And we have the empty set inside single brackets, but that's not quite double brackets. So we know that it's not an element. So that would be false. Now, is it contained? So what we would need to see is whether this empty set covered by one set of brackets is inside of that set. And we can see that it is. It's right here. It's covered by one pair of brackets. And so whether it's contained, that would be true. All right, so going on to D, we again have this empty set with double brackets. Now, is it inside of the other set? Well, we can definitely see that it is. We've got these double brackets right here. And so that would be true. And again, just like with C, we need to see if this single bracket empty set is inside of the other set. And we can see that it isn't. We have this single empty set, not the same thing, and this double empty set, not the same thing. And so that would be false. Then lastly, for E, again, we have this double empty set with the double brackets. Empty set with double brackets, and we need to see if it's in the other set. So let's see if it is. Again, we have to check for two brackets. And we don't quite see it. We have this empty set right here that's alone, not the same thing. Then we have this pair, right? We have this empty set paired with this single bracket empty set. And that's not quite the same thing as this double empty set here. So we know that it's not an element. And so that would be false. And then lastly, we need to see if it is contained. So we really just need to check the single bracket. Now again, we do have this empty set with no brackets, no extra brackets. And then we need to see if it's inside of the others. So we do have this empty set here. Now it's paired up with this other empty set that's covered with brackets. And it's together, all covered by another pair of brackets. Now, because it's covered by another pair of brackets, it would not be contained because it has to be alone, just like this empty set here, but it would need to have brackets around it. So we know that would be false. And so there you go. There is answers 1 through D, or 1 through E. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you found this helpful. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Shai, and I'll see you later.